On primary election night, and this is going to be a 2-minute question, and Mr. Canoy, you're getting this first. On primary election night, Dan Boylan of KGMB 9 commented that our mayor's race had been conducted with a good degree of civility here on this island, which I thought was a great compliment, and I congratulate you both on that. However, we know that there are things circulating, kind of some half-truths, unsubstantiated stories, or whatever, that are going around, frankly, about both of you, and we don't want any unaddressed rumor to derail your campaign, which certainly seems to happen at the national level. So we'd like to give you 2 minutes if there is anything that you would like to clarify at this point, and Mr. Canoy, you have 2 minutes if you would like to take this opportunity.
We've maintained from the very beginning of our campaign that we're not going to address any other candidate, we're not going to talk about another campaign, we're just going to talk about ourselves and our vision and our future. You know, we grew up here on this island, we learned one very simple value. No talk stink, talk straight. You know, and I really believe that. And I've asked our campaign team 3 very simple things. Be humble, be positive, and work hard. And that's how we've conducted our campaign. But clearly, politics is politics, and some people feel that the politics of attack and destruction work here in Hawaii, and we don't believe it does. But certainly things have been circulating around me, flyers have gone about that Canoy is a convicted felon, and that is just not true. I know no other way to say it, it's simply not true. I would not be a licensed attorney for the last 12 years if in fact I was a convicted felon. There's also rumors going around that I'm not a law-abiding citizen, and I point to the fact that United States Attorney Ed Kubel came here in February and presented 2 people with a medallion for their anti-crime and anti-drug efforts, and that was myself and Mr. Jay Kimura, our county prosecuting attorney. Our State of Hawaii Organization of Police Officers, or SHOPO, both the Hawaii Island chapter and the State of Hawaii have endorsed my candidacy and has stated that they trust my leadership to protect public safety, our children and our families in this community. I stand before all of you. Did I make mistakes? Absolutely. I tell people every success I've had in my life is because of my parents, it's because of teachers, coaches, and people who care in this community. But every single mistake I've made is entirely my own, and I take full responsibility for every one of them. But I continue to conduct this campaign with nothing but aloha and respect for Mr. Pelago. It's not about running against anybody, it's about running for our island and for our future. And that's why I've committed my energy, my experience, my family, and my time here on this island for the rest of my life to this community.
Thank you, Mr. Canoy. Mr. Pelago.
I certainly agree with Billy, and our campaign has been amicable to a large degree, but there's certainly been some excitable people in both of our campaigns, renegades sometimes, that we need to control, and it's critically important. I've been charged for running a nonprofit, being a consulting, and paying myself out of that consultant stead, out of a cultural program that has a voyaging canoe attached to it. They have been accused of paying my family money. That's not true, that's a lie. Of receiving money and paying myself. That's not true, that's a lie. But I want to ask and encourage those people who are spreading those rumors to please file those charges in court so we can defend ourselves. I've also talked about this issue and this problem with Mr. Canoy, and that's because in working through this community-based program, Mr. Canoy and the Mayor, Harry Kim, and many other lawyers, ours included, were part of that discussion and part of that arrangement all the way through. Tonight, I have a member of the Voyaging Society, one of the highest navigators out of the Voyaging Society, who supports us, and he counters that accusations. But it's certainly some people within this community who are up to dirty tricks, and we should combat that at every level. There will be people who are at the fringe. There are people who are even renegades. There are dirty politics that's going on, but certainly not at our level. I encourage those people who have those doubts to please file those charges in court. I look forward to defending our position and all the things we've done in respect to education and cultural practices. Thank you.